今回は破竹の8連勝を飾ったドジャースの選手たちが大谷翔平選手のサヨナラ本塁打について語ったインタビューを見ていきます。それでは行ってみましょう。4月3日、現地時間2日、ブレーブスとの第3戦で球団新記録となる開幕から無傷の8連勝を飾ったドジャース。この日は昨季ナ・リーグ MVP を獲得した大谷選手の記念のボブルヘッド人形がドジャースタジアムの来場者先着4万人に配布されることもあって、試合開始5時間前の時点で球場前には長蛇の列が。この試合、大谷選手は5対5の同点で迎えた9回裏に試合を決める3号サヨナラホームランを放つなど猛打賞の大活躍。この活躍に試合後のインタビューに応じたロバーツ監督は、最後は翔平らしい一発だった。彼のボブルヘッドデーにサヨナラ本塁打で終わらせるなんてこれ以上の日はないとコメント。またこの日先発だったブレイクスネル投手も球審の判定に不満を漏らすも大谷選手のサヨナラ本塁打に。彼が打席に入った時、しかも彼のボブルヘッドデーだったのでみんな分かっていましたよ。あなたも分かってましたよねと記者に質問返しする場面も。さらに送球エラーをするも8回に同点の二塁打を放ったマックス・マンシー選手は、全然驚かなかったですねとコメントし、続けて、でも彼の活躍はやっぱり驚くべきことですが、今やまあ予想通りだなと思いましたと大谷選手について語りました。ここからは各選手のインタビューの様子を見ていきます。
So, hey, what was your mindset going up there with the game on the line, tied 5-5, and that last at bat?
打席の対策は、シンプルに甘い球打ってなんでかボールだったら出塁できればいいかな。Really simple approach, looking for a really good pitch to hit. If I don't get a pitch to hit, then I was willing to walk.
What do you think it is has been about this team that sort of allowed them to, even on nights where they're not playing their best, that you guys are 8-0 and able to come back into all these games?
本当にチームの雰囲気を逆転できるっていう雰囲気っていうのは何か。本当に今日に関しては中継ぎ、今日に関してというか全部そうですけど、そういうゲームに関しては中継ぎが本当に踏ん張って打線に対して奮起というかチャンスを与えてくれているのかなと思うので、そういう結果が後半の逆転につながっているなと思います。 We've been able to come back from behind, especially in these games because of the bullpen and how much they really do a great job giving us the opportunity to win.
Do you ever share that your ability to come through in some of the biggest moments and sort of nights like tonight?
自分に対してびっくりしてますか？
そうですね。本当にいいところでというか、今日はもうタイになった時点でうちの流れなのかなっていう雰囲気の中でいったので、どちらかというとマンシーの打席の方が難しかったのかなっていうか、ヒットが本当にチームを救ってくれたのかなと思います。
I think the credit really goes to Max Muncy to be able to pull through and tie the game. So for me, coming into the game tied during that at bat just really felt like we had a really good shot to win.
There was some hands just lining up early this morning for your bobblehead night and then be able to deliver that walk-off home run. How much do you appreciate that and how special was that just coming through that walk-off on your bobblehead night?
そうですね。自分にとって特別かなと思うので、そういうなんていうんですかね、日を作ってもらって、そういう日に打てるっていうのは本当に選手にとっては特別なことじゃないかなと思うので、いい夜だったなと思います。
Just grateful as a player, just be able to perform at an opportunity like this.
So hey, obviously there were some errors, but you guys were able to come back. Did you guys talk something in the dugout? How was that moment to recuperate and come back?
本当にみんな、いい雰囲気というか、今日に限らず後半の逆転も本当に多いですし、その雰囲気が次の日でつながって連勝につながっているなと思ってます。
Overall, not just tonight, but really good vibe within the team. So I think that's allowing us to come back from these games to win.
Couple questions in Japanese.
And so it was just collectively, and Shohei being Shohei at the end, and what better way to finish the game on his bobblehead night with walk-off homer.
We all know what you guys did last year with past 6 of 8 games you guys have come from behind and won. What is it about this team's ability to consistently wear down other teams and come back to these games?
I think the thing is that what it is, in my opinion, is we just continue to take good at bats.
Are you shaking your head in amazement at any of this?
Tonight I was kind of a little dumbfounded. I was dumbfounded with the way we were playing. I didn't recognize that club in the first couple innings, and then just dumbfounded how we found a way to win that game. We had no business winning that game, but to our guys' credit, we just kept fighting.
You talked before about Ohtani's knack for meeting moments. When he comes up in that situation on his bobblehead night, like, are you thinking like he's going to homer here?
I did. I just thought he was going to get on base. I think last year his first bobblehead night he walked it off with a grand slam, and then another home run walk off on his bobblehead night. So you just feel that he's going to do something special, and I just like the way he's not pressing. He's in the strike zone, and when he does that, there's no one better. Thanks, guys.
What was it like to see Shohei do that in the game winner? What was that like to watch from the bench?
Yeah, this is bobblehead night, so everyone kind of expected him to do something special, and obviously he did. He came through, and we were just joking. Like, I don't think anybody didn't expect him to hit a walk-off home run there. It was just a question of where he hit it.
When you have a team like that, where you, I think with some truth in that, you expect him to come up and hit a walk-off home run. Can you just talk about the talent that's assembled here? I've been watching baseball a long time. Some people are saying this is one of the greatest. On paper, I know you still have to do it on the field. But talk about the talent you have here and what type of potential this team has if everything clicks.
Yeah, everybody knows about the talent that we have. I think what makes the team special, though, is, we just got guys that have the experience and have been in those moments and know what it takes. And, we just do a lot of things to help us win. And it's not just relying on talent, but, everybody knows how to win ball games.
And we talked to Dave about, and with a bit of tongue-in-cheek, but not necessarily completely, a team going undefeated. I mean, you've done everything right now. I know you're probably going to lose a game or two here and there, but talk about the type of confidence this team has. Do you feel you should win every game?
Yeah, absolutely. We know we're capable of winning any game, and regardless of the score, we were down 5-0 early today, and just didn't give in, kept fighting back.
What did Shohei tell you after your homer in the dugout?
We were talking about the arm sleeve that he used.
Oh.
I was joking with him. He's like, man, I got to start using that arm sleeve that you use. But I wasn't using it today, and I was like, hey, hit a home run even without it, so don't need it.
Did you feel like the body language of kind of getting squeezed on a couple of pitches from Randazzo affected your outing a little bit, or affected that dynamic tonight?
Yeah, I also think the top of the zone, I think that's been frustrating to me because it doesn't exist. It's not there. It's belt and below. It's not the top of the zone. I think that's been frustrating. I was looking at my starts in 16, 17, 18. The top of the zone was the chest, and it's just completely shrunk to the belt and lower. And then, the ABS system in spring, like looking at that, like it was low. At the top of the zone didn't exist. I think that's frustrating to me. Just knowing, that's a big strength of mine, so why wouldn't it frustrate me in that way? There's definitely ways where I cannot show my emotions and show up an umpire. I just believe, the top of the zone needs to exist. It doesn't right now, and we can go look at it across the league. I've done it, and it doesn't exist.
You've played on some good teams during your career, but just like the talent in this room, like when you guys are down 5-0, like is it just kind of different, the belief level of like, okay, knowing that, even in that spot you guys aren't out of a game?
Yeah, the belief is big here. We really believe, we should win every game. It's fun to be around, and it's fun when everyone knows that we're going to do it, we're going to find a way, and everyone on the team can do it.
Dave kind of said multiple times that this was a game that, you guys had no business winning, with just how it went early on, What kind of confidence is this build in getting out to 8-0?
Yeah, I mean, for the bullpen to have to pick up 5 innings, that's huge too. Because for me to go 4 and the bullpen to pick up 5, that puts a lot of pressure on them. So for them to be able to hold it down, put up zeros, and then the offense to just do what they always have done, just find a way to score runs, stay in the game, come back, take the lead. It's big, but we all believe in it. And today wasn't my day, but it was other people's days. And we got each other's backs, and it's a good feeling to have that.
I don't think you're surprised, but Shohei Ohtani is your teammate now. What do you think?
I think what everyone thinks. I think we're all aligned there. Yeah, when he was coming up and it's his bobblehead night, everyone knew. We knew. That's just what he does.
You know that.
Yeah, you did too. I know you did. Yeah, we all did.
We already started typing.
Yeah.
I have this theory that you started the game with a torpedo bat, maybe went in the cage, threw it down, grabbed your old bat, went out there, hit them 2-run double, and completely changed the game. But can you walk us through what actually happened?
I mean, you're not too far off.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you know me well enough by now to know that's probably what happened. But no, it was obviously this season hasn't been off to the best start for me, and the start of this game was pretty rough. You do the hard part by actually making the play, and then you fail the easy part, which is the throw, and that's pretty frustrating for me because I felt like, me personally got Blake out of rhythm, and that's never what you want as a defender. Mistakes are going to happen, but when you feel like you get your pitcher out of a rhythm, it's a tough one to swallow. And even if he didn't give up any runs, just seeing him out of rhythm, I feel like, that's 100% on me. And that was tough for me. And then, he was able to bounce back. He gave us some good innings, and he looked really good after, the mistakes happened. But, for me, just started with that bat. It felt good. The swing felt good. But after the Dylan Lee at bat, I felt like the bat was causing me to be a little bit off plane, a little bit in and out of the zone, because my swings felt really, really good tonight, but just a little bit off. And so the last at bat, I decided to just go back to my regular bat. Unfortunately, I did not throw it. That kind of, it sounds like that'd be a better story, but no, I just went back to my regular bat and was able to just get a good swing on a good pitch.
You were so hard on yourself when you walk out of here tonight. Are you going to be thinking still about the errors, or does the big hit make it for a good evening for you?
The big hit makes for a good evening, of course, but for me, I take a lot of pride in the amount of work that I've put on defense, and to just have those 2 mistakes, like I said, I did the hard part, which was field the ball, the backhand, and then the play charging in after he put a little English on the bunt. That's the hard part. The throw should be the easy part, and I messed that up. And so for me, that's going to stick with me for a while, and that's a frustrating thing. But thankfully, had the big hit and allowed Show to have a big moment on his night, and that's always a cool thing when a guy gets to have a moment on his bobblehead night and his night. And let's not say much for Show because he has his moment on every single night. But it was just the swing will be good, but the errors are something that it's going to haunt me.
So come Friday, what bat do you pull out?
Mine. Yeah, probably mine. I do think there was some good to using the torpedo bat today, just in BP and everything. So it might be something that I use as a practice bat and then go back to my bat for the game. It seemed to work that last at bat, and us baseball players, we're not superstitious at all or anything. So we'll see.
What was when he was coming up to bat and had the hit? Your reaction? I mean, maybe other than Barry Bonds, we don't expect that, except from a guy like him.
I said this last year about Show. He keeps getting in these situations and moments where you're expecting the unthinkable out of him, and he rarely disappoints, and that's really saying something. And so for me, when he stepped to the plate there, it was almost like, well, he's going to end this right here. Like, I wasn't shocked at all, but it's still shocking what he does, but it was almost just like, yeah, it's kind of to be expected at this point.
Hey, Max, when did the torpedo bat actually arrive for you?
This morning. It was here. It was here when I showed up. So it was. I had all day to swing with it, and it's definitely unique. But like I said, maybe it's something that's not for me. But I am going to keep swinging it because, like I said, I felt like it maybe fixed my path, but I don't know if I'll keep taking it into the game.
And then do you actually like make the decision that you're going to take that last at bat away from the bat?
I mean, it was pretty immediate. There wasn't any like second guessing it. It was I'm taking my bat up there and I'm going to do something with my bat, and I was able to come through.
Every team comes out of spring hoping to get off to a nice start. This is how exhilarating has it been for you and the team to have this historic almost start to the season?
It's been fun. I talked about it the other day. It feels like this clubhouse is carrying a little bit of the attitude we had last year that, you know, we're never out of a game and, you know, we're resilient, and we've been carrying it into this season, and it's been fun to watch. The guys don't give up. You know, bad things have happened, and no one's really been down or out on themselves. Everyone's just, all right, here we go. There's next inning. Let's get after it. And you know, the whole team, top to bottom, has been doing that, and that's it's making it really fun to play, and you know, just see the guys in the clubhouse come together like that. It's a pretty cool moment.
いかがでしたでしょうか。このチャンネルでは日本人メジャーリーガーなどを中心に野球情報をお届けしています。この動画が良かったら高評価、チャンネル登録をよろしくお願いいたします。今回も最後までご覧いただきありがとうございました。それではまた次の動画でお会いしましょう。